Alright. Testing, testing. Alright, we got a bad mic because my mic is horrible. Alright. But what I'm going to be doing, since the music's loud, I'll wait till the music is over. Well, I won't wait till the music's over. But I will stop this loudness when the music's over. What I'm doing is I'm going to be making a sandbox in one of the square levels. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. We have Isla Nublar, California, desert, autumn, autumn, and then temperate. I don't know how to read. Canada. Canada looks cool. Biosyn, Nevada, and then this place. I think we're gonna do Isla Nublar, Jurassic Park staff and guests. I think we're gonna keep all the dinosaur settings. No, we're gonna put and then we're gonna keep the combat frequency off because we're not trying to build a realistic park. We're trying to build a big park here. A really big park, a really good, cool looking park. So hopefully this will look good. Unlimited power on. We're gonna keep all this on. We're just gonna do this for the fun of it. We'll have I'm doing this on my controller. Hold on. I don't know why I was doing that on my controller. Let me make sure my mic's actually still working. Because all my settings just messing up. Okay. Alright. So, all biomes, we'll do 10 minutes. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know why that's not working. Okay, 10 minutes. Day-night cycle, default level settings. Color grading, we'll do Jurassic Park. And let's start this up. So, okay, I could probably stay a little bit away from the mic now. But what I'm doing, big park, big good-looking park. So, how are we gonna start it? That's our first question. How are we gonna fill this whole place up and make it one big amusement park? So we of course have to start with our entrance. Which entrance should we do? Should we do Biosyn, normal Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, or the normal arrival point? What I think we should do, I think we should go with a quick and easy 2 opening right here, because think about it, we could do a cool design with the 2 openings. And I'm thinking we start kind of in the middle-ish, like around here, at least. And then we got this. We want to start off with at least medium-sized openings like this. So that's 2. We want to keep it lined like we want to keep it lined like that. Now I want to do kind of like a circle aspect. Kind of like that. Okay, that's off, I think. Is that off? If we place it here, is it still off? Let's look at that. That looks pretty good. So I will definitely be searching up certain build things to make our park look better. Because I don't want to have just like a bland park. I want to have a cool park. I want to have a cool, good-looking park. So here's what we got so far. I want to definitely adjust that so it looks different. Let's get a bit like a rock type look here. To give it some authenticity. density. The rock look makes it look cooler. And then let's get like, I don't know. Should we put trees there? I think we place our own trees so it doesn't get rid of the rock look, I think. But how would that look? Here, we'll worry about the trees later. Let's try and give our... Let's do like a cool bunch of signs. Mosasaur. This looks cool. Now let's give our... Now where it splits, let's give it the Jurassic Park entrance where it splits. Is this... I don't know, is this fitting? Is this fitting together? No, I don't think we should add these. I think we should get rid of these. I think we need to give it... This is off. Okay, that looks more even. It's like a lump in the grass. Is it supposed to look like that? Oh, I hope not. Okay. Whatever, that's fine. I don't know, we're not off to a great start so far. You really are not off to a great start. Maybe we should start off with like forests behind the area. Give it like that little vibe, you know? Should we shine... Should we get a light up in here for this? Like a shining light, maybe? Don't want to do it too close. Ooh, that looks good. Now, what color should we do? Should we do more of like a... Should we have like a pinkish look, or just like a bland old white? We could give it that yellow look, that orangey look. Ooh, I think I might go with that, where it's not like too yellow, but it's more of like a... that one doesn't fit the vibe. I think the normal white's fine for now. We'll stick with that. Can we put stuff in the water? No, we can't. That's so stupid. Should we go kind of like a little John Hammond in the middle? I think we should do like John Hammond in front of the little logo. That looks fine. I think we'll come back to this entrance 100%. Let's get this... Let's hopefully get this straight. How's that looking? Is that straight? I think, but it looks off. Like it feels like... Does the... You think the line's gotta be bigger because I did a double here? That's definitely off. Okay, that seems way better. Alright. This isn't flat. That's also... Let's try and like flatten that out so it all looks the same. Alright, there we go. That looks better. Maybe it's just a circle. The circle looks wonky. Whatever. We won't get too focused on that. Here, let's see if there's anything that could help us with our build, you know? I don't want to go into this blind because I'm not the best at designing. I really do suck at designing, so let's get some help here, shall we? Alright. Should we try something like this out here? So we're gonna shit. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay. We're gonna sketch out our entire park. So what I think we should do... Okay, my sand isn't working as good as theirs were. I think we should maybe do like a 3-line out, maybe? I don't know, something along those lines. I'm not sure. Let's start by designing. Let's see how. Let's just restart. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Guys, I need help. Donate on me. I need help. You know what? We're doing that. I don't care. That's good. That seems like a cool ass idea. That seems like a cool ass idea. Wait, should we look at? We should look at the other ideas before.
Park in its entirety. What I've built is basically a mini park with a park entrance, an exhibit, an aviary, a Jurassic World, shops, a hotel, and a monorail to take guests further into the park. Two little side notes: all of the entrance ideas I'm going to show you in this video, you can do with the Jurassic World or the Jurassic Park entry points. There's really no difference; they function the same way. But do keep in mind that if you are on a past-gen console, you can only use Jurassic World or Jurassic Park buildings in one sandbox. You can't mix the two. In which case, I would unfortunately suggest choosing Jurassic World because you have more options in that era. If you're on next-gen or on PC, you can forget everything I just said. This particular design has some restrictions that only makes it possible in sandbox. The other examples I'm going to show you in this video are suitable for all game modes. I think this is a really cute start to the park. You can put either Dimorphodon or Top Jar in the aviary, and a couple of small herbivores in the exhibit with the Jurassic Tour. The same way most zoos start with like flamingos and penguins, you don't want to give up the goods too soon. You don't want to start with your lions and elephants. Okay, moving on to the second entrance idea, and I'll just say it is my least favorite, but as long as it sparks an idea for you that.
Okay, we'll do the lagoon idea because that seems like the best idea. Because I have no clue what I'm doing.
What I do. I wonder if my parents still love me. In my previous video, I showed you 5 ways to get creative with the lagoons, so that is where we are going to start for this video with lagoons. Areas and all that stuff. If you enjoyed those examples, give the video a like, and if you want more park building tips, tricks, and inspiration, then please consider subscribing to the channel because, for better or worse, this is what I do. I wonder if my parents still love me. In my previous video, I showed you 5 ways. For better or worse, this is what I do. I wonder if my parents still love me. In my previous.
Okay. So it looks like 5. My fucking controller's vibrating. Bruh. Fuck. Does this seem lopsided or is it just my eyes again? I think it's just my eyes again. Okay, let's go. Let's continue.
showed you 5 ways to get creative with lagoons, so that is where we are going to start for this video with lagoons, because they're the new shiny.
we got our entrance here. We want to make sure the park is closed. Don't want to open it yet. So here's what we want to do. We want to, of course, get our very beautiful glass dome in here. And then we want to, of course, build around this dome with some non-intimidated gate, with some non-intimidating gates.
VIP section, but I also really like the idea of using this as a entry hub for your park. It's completely separated from the rest of the park, which
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have identified an approaching storm. Please await further instructions. Attention all personnel. Our weather forecast has been updated. The storm warning level has been raised. Attention all personnel. Please proceed to cover and remain there until the storm subsides.
Hmm. Ooh, wait, boulders might be a good idea, because what if I use these boulders to my advantage, and then I get the exact same Jurassic Park logo. Hear me out, hear me out. I get the exact same Jurassic Park logo, the one that's made of stone, and I import it in here with the rest of the teeny tiny stones, and it matches, it matches with the theme. That would be a good idea. I might do that. Wait, that lucky fits. Okay, now that we have that, let's, of course, get some lighting in here. Alright, let's get more of like a white in here. But see, that's too bright. Wait, what if we get like a gray in here so it's not too bright, but it's bright enough to like, you can tell there's kind of like a light on it. Not too bright, too bright, too bright. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Now we have our first part. Now let's of course get some... You have to get the travel out of here. So, get the train. Boop. Now leave the train part.
Femmes enceintes et aux personnes souffrant du mal des trans. De consulter un médecin avant de monter dans une gyrosphère. Tome cuidado ao entrar e sair da girosfera.
I'm like locked in on this design. Alright. That looks pretty good. But how the hell are we gonna repair this? Here, let's just, for now, this won't be forever. We just need to replace this. We need to fix it, and I don't want to delete it. Let's just get a car in here. That doesn't look very fixed to me. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
氧化铝玻璃的全方位保护，还有陀螺球技术，让您随时保。脚下。
Now here, let's kind of like make it a gift shop, bathroom-like area. You know what I mean? So let's have, we don't need the emergency shelters because nothing bad's gonna happen here. We want, let's fix the terrain first. The terrain is really throwing me off here.
Entering and exiting the gyrosphere. Беременным женщинам и лицам, страдающим от укачивания, перед поездкой необходимо проконсультироваться с врачом.
This would definitely fit the theme. Let's just get rid of these few rocks right here. And try and fit Mr. T-Rex. There he is. Okay, what the hell's going on here? That's not good. No, did not mean to do that. Okay, I think it's because I have those things. I think it's because I have those things there. Let's just. There we go. Okay. So let's get. Let's get a light shining on this guy. Make sure it blends in with the rocks. Then we want to get that same Jurassic Park logo. It seems I am blind and I can't find it. Oh, it was right there. Oops. Okay, lights. There we go, it looks good. Now let's just adjust the color of this one because it still has the gray on. So now, what if we just blaringly turn that shit to white and the T-Rex shines out? That is awesome. Let's see, let's add a, do you think, there's a chance we may be able to add another one right here, which makes him shine out even more. That looks good. That looks really good. Looks awesome. So this is just our prototype right here. So now let's get the buildings start to flow in. Let's first get our what do we want to get first? Let's get yes, let's get the food. And the drinks. Then the gift shop. And then we'll customize these guys. Yeah, let's make this a burger joint. That's pretty good. Alright, so I think the white is fine. Looks pretty fine. Now for the drink shop. Let's get the drink shop like this. Up there should be concrete. We'll give it a medium entrance. Then, ooh, I like this. I like this. I like this. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I think we go with more of the wood aspect. The wood and the white looks good. Now let's adjust this instead of concrete wood. Nice. Sorry, didn't mean to get so close there. Do we want to cover that up? Not really. Ooh. Oh, wait. Yes. Coffee. Yes, this is such a good vibe. Now let's get the main. What should the main color be? Should be more of a dark gray. I like that. Secondary should be lighter, less dark gray. I'm liking the gray. I like the gray with the wood. The gray with the wood looks really good. Roof is already changed. Decorations. Yes. I forgot to press apply, guys. Okay, now let's adjust this one, because there's a lot better looking styles. Ooh, that looks good. I think the wood eating is good. That right looks good. Now let's get a good looking... Yes, 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 yes. Wait. Let me cook. Okay. I think instead of burger, we go barbecue. Wait. Wood. Medium. Fountains. Instead of fountains, we do the people eating outside. Yes. Tables, chairs. Yes. I think that's good. Now, finally, our gift shop. We don't have to make this look that good. We gotta make the gift shop look like it's a special main attraction. I think that looks fine. Alright, that's all of our shops done. Now, how should we finish this? Because that isn't looking really good. That's just more of a... Alright. Let's start with a forest. Alright, I'm locked in. the ride doesn't have to look beautiful, it just has to give off a beautiful vibe. Listen. Let's add the trees in later. I really like the rock vibe. I like the rock vibe. I really do.
Assessing the danger that these prehistoric animals pose, I can't help but be in awe of these stunning creatures. The Barbarodactylus, for instance, casts a striking shadow thanks to its boomerang-shaped wingspan. Let's just keep them safely contained, okay? I'm not sure I'd trust them to come back of their own accord. The more I've studied these animals, the more I've noticed that there's a fine line between fascination and fear. Prehistoric flying reptiles like the archetypal pteranodon have captivated captivated my imagination since I was young. Yet there's something about these creatures that makes me feel somewhat cagey, shall we say?
Nice one.
What's there?
Let's see how this looks.
Each dinosaur group you see in the park has a socially accepted leader. For some species, this leader is recognized as the group's alpha, but it may find itself being challenged regularly to retain its status.
Okay, it looks good. Now we need to add much water as we can. Of course, at least 2 feeders. I wish there was like a fucking easier way to get in here, dude. Holy. Okay, so now they have perches, they have all that shit.
Die beste Möglichkeit, unsere Dinosaurier aus der Nähe zu sehen.
Ugh.
Passen Sie beim Betreten und Verlassen der Biosphäre auf.
Alright, now we gotta make some teeny plant-eating dinosaurs. Who can we make? Small. We need to do smaller. These guys are... Maybe? No. Yes. Jurassic World Rebirth. We got a Jurassic World Rebirth. Whatchamacallit? Okay, we can't synchronize any dinosaurs, sadly. Which is some bullshit. And I don't feel like synchronizing the dinosaurs right now. So let's just keep on working on this. No, these are too far away from the actual path. It's not centered. Ugh. Okay. Now, I know I'm not finished with the area over there, but I want to at least get something over here done. Then we can fully finish the middle area. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about doing. Okay. So first we gotta start out with a trail. Let's think about this. Wait, I think I have an idea. Okay. Okay, I'm acting like they're gonna be able to escape. But I have no escapes on, so we'll just, okay, wait, let's just start with my idea. So I think we need to make this a little bit longer, I think. Down a little bit more, then to the side. Then let's get a tour going. Hmm. Okay, I am getting these ideas from someone. I will put them down in the description when I edit this video, because they know what they're doing and I don't. and this is helping me out a lot. So I'll tag the creator in the comments to help me out. And then we'll have like a bunch of Triceratops, Bronchiosaurus, and all those other kind of dinosaurs in here. So, boom. And then I want to... I'm gonna say this now. I absolutely hate that I messed up and I went to here, and I absolutely hate the look of the trees. So I'm just gonna keep on using these ones. So the design looks correct to me.
est composé de verre en oxynitrure d'acide et la technologie gyroscopique utilisée permet de maintenir les passagers en position verticale à tout moment. Rodeado de un cristal de oxígeno lumínico y la tecnología gyroscópica les mantendrá siempre derechos.
So that's what we got so far. Oh, this is gonna be... this is gonna be hell. I want to use these trees to hide up that there's literally nothing in this forest. So this is what the forest looks like on the inside. Boom. Now we just need to get this side. Fine. Okay, that is our final product. Nice. So for sandbox settings, for the dinosaurs, we're going to put injuries off, don't starve all, and then lifespan unlimited, because, like, you know, I don't want the dinosaurs dying and then I have to replace them. Because right now, I don't really want to redo everything that I just did, so yeah. But that is the middle. Now we have to get... Now we have to decorate this, but I will do that in the next episode that I do this, because, not gonna lie, this is tiring. Very tiring. And I think I'm ready to go to sleep. Twitch. Oh, caps lock on. I'll call it Twitch map. And then I'll continue this. Why'd I call it Twitch? I'm on YouTube. The hell, dude? Ugh. Oh wait, we gotta put our acting back on. The name didn't even fucking save. Whatever. Did it save that time? Uh... Okay, alright. Alright, I'm ending stream. Bye!